Today I wanted to share a poem that is titled, I Lost My Talk. This poem is by Rita Joe, who is a student at a residential school in Nova Scotia called Shubenacadie. Now, these residential schools were often created to kind of strip Native Americans of their culture. So I think that it's very important to look at the mistakes that were made in the past about stripping our students of their individuality and learning from that so we can make sure that we are treating each student as an individual and teaching them to embrace their culture and not to hide it. So I want to go ahead and share the poem with you, and it starts like this. I lost my talk, the talk you took away. When I was a little girl at Shubenacadie School, you snatched it away. I speak like you, I think like you, I create like you. The scrambled ballad about my word. Two ways I talk, both ways I say. Your way is more powerful. So gently I offer my hand and ask, let me find my talk so I can teach you about me. This poem really spoke to me because I want each one of my students to know that their culture, their individuality is important and should be embraced. Never do I want a student to feel the way Rita Joe had to feel in these residential schools. And I think that anytime that you're dealing with a large group of students, it's important to remember that they're not just that group. Each person is their own person, and they have their own strengths and weaknesses. So when you think back about this poem titled, I Lost My Talk, I really want you to think about how each of your students is their own person that has their own ways of doing things and how that shouldn't be embraced. Thank you so much.